turned smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
That was funny.
Was it worth it?
It was. Listen, it was worth it. When you look at the music today, you look at the music after that, it was worth it. You feel me? Most of these young artists, most of the artists, they don't get credit for it. They don't know the history. You know, you got some that understand the history. You know, like A$AP Rocky, you understand the history. You know, 21 Savage, a guy who's who we have as the executive producer of the documentary. You know, because he understands the history of Freaknik. You know, when they get into it and they start reaching in, you know, like everybody else, you know, you got to tap into the history. And so you hear them guys sample my voice on these songs. Hey, we want some pussy, and do a song. Hoochie Mama, do a song. They get a tap. They get a taste of what the shit is all about, and not just a regular beat. You know, it's a lot of substance and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and a lot of struggle through those songs that you're sampling. You feel me? And you know, I'm to the firm belief that they understand that. I know I've talked to some of them dudes, but I'm in the firm belief that hopefully they do know that, and that's not sampling, just a sample. Like I just did a record the other day with Young Miami. She understands. She's like, yo, this is a moment for me, you know, to do a record with you. You know, I'm from here and all that. And so we end up doing a fucking record together. You know, that's because people tap into their history and wanna vibe. I mean, first time I met Quincy Jones, I always want to be like Quincy Jones. When I did get into the music business, I'm like, this dude fucking singing on the record, and this motherfucker own the record company. You know what I'm saying? I meet, and I'm like, that's the motherfucker. I want to get both pots of the bag. You feel me? You know, be smart enough to run the record company and then do that. So then, again, you know, that's the kind of shit. Because of me, I look at them as looking at it like that.
Okay. Your contribution is super substantial. Okay. I just want to put this out there before I even ask the next question. Without Luke, most records get pulled off the shelves. Right? Especially in the female genre, not even to hate on y'all, but anybody talking about pussy on their songs.
That's you would have case law.
Yeah, they automatically, which means they're probably not getting signed because the label's not going to sign.
They're not going to sign, exactly.
So that whole thing gets wiped out. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the parody records that happen. If not for him, those records don't pop off.
No,
so many people, again, who just got TikTok fame and just got famous doing these little records and make a whole gang of money. None of that happens without him, right? I completely get that, and I don't think a lot of people understand that. I don't think they get how deep your contribution goes.
No, they don't, and that's why you know they don't know it, but they'll know it real soon because, like, you know, I had a deal with Lionsgate to do my movie. I looked at the script probably about 5-6 years ago. I looked at the script and I was like, this ain't getting it. This ain't telling the whole fucking story. Either I knew to do a scripted series to be able to tell the whole story so people can really connect the dots because people don't know who the fuck started hip hop in the South. They just know a bunch of motherfuckers in the South doing hip hop. They don't know I did that. You feel me? And they don't know the shit that went into it, and the football shit, and all the other things that went around. And the independent shit. So they don't know, nobody has connected the dots. They just see the shit moving and who went to jail, and you know, because everybody ain't go to jail. Ain't nobody call up and say, hey man, Luke, man, you need some help with some bread to fight this shit because we understand that nigga, if you don't win, goddamn it, we ain't gonna win. But then them motherfuckers was just straight hating right there. And we just want this nigga erased. Because their mindset wasn't thinking about, I'm gonna sign fucking Lil Wayne. I'm gonna sign a nigga that's gonna be, you know, cussing on the record. I'm gonna sign another nigga that's gonna be saying, hey, head and mohead. They were like, nah, we weren't doing that. You feel me? And so their mind wasn't there. But then now everybody mind that. Now you got to sign a motherfucker, talk about fucking and sucking. And if you ain't doing that. So my whole thing, like for the last 5 years, I'm like, I'm getting into this after the script. Let me get out of this deal. And I got out of that deal. I'm gonna just cut my life story. I'm gonna create a film company. I'm gonna just cut my life story up into different pieces and tell the stories. Because I used to be angry when Vibe magazine ain't did no article on me. I was angry when I ain't get recognized by BET until the black woman Connie Johnson came on. She took over for Stephen Hill. Stephen Hill would never fucking honor me. That was probably his pledge on the wall. I would never fucking honor this motherfucker on no hip hop show, and he would never be invited to nothing for BET. You feel me? And she came in, so then and kind of gave me my respect. Right. Was the first person to do that. And I really appreciate that from her. But I look at it and say, that's fine. I'll be the Rodney Dangerfield. Now I'm gonna be able to tell these stories. So Freaknik is one of them stories. This young lady here came and created the whole shit and came up with the ideal and say, shit, we gotta do this shit. Oh, let's make this shit happen. And then we build it up. Now it's probably arguably one of the most talked about, anticipated documentaries in years.
Salute to you. Salute to you.
Exposing all those aunties.
Yeah.
My brother.
My brother. Exposing all the motherfuckers.
Gonna fuck up some households left and right.
Yeah.
Dad coming in, put the briefcase down, his wife sitting there like, nigga, you need to talk.
Yeah, nigga, you up there talking about you the pastor, motherfucker. You up there doing this shit here on the motherfucker.
Wow.
Hey, Aunt Betty,
damn, is that you?
Are there any notable people in that footage?
There's a lot of them.
Damn.
She said,
She knows.
Damn.
Hey, listen.
Not the footage. I mean, we have notable people interviewing.
Right.
Like of course, JD Low. CeeLo Green, Killer Mike, all of those types of
Right.
It's out to the guys.
And all of them was there.
Yeah, and all of them.
Yeah, it's some people in there. Somebody. It's somebody is somebody. hey, so you know what I'm saying? Hey,
You get a kick out of this shit. You heard Hoffa?
no, I'm having a ball. And so you take that part of my life, then the football shit with the kids. We did that with LeBron, your favorite player. Yeah. Why you not a Knick no more? So we did a show with him called Warriors of Liberty City that was on Stars. So that's part of my life that would have never got into the movie. And then we have a few more other shows. I got another scripted series that we're working on. That's working on that with LeBron them, and then the Coach Luke with Smack with Strahan and Prime.
So.
And then but the one, all of them are gonna be great, but then the one that we're doing with Prime them. And then I got the life story, the biopic with Will Packer.
Oh, sweet.
That's dope.
So
Shout
we're
out
doing
Will
that.
Packer.
Yeah, we're doing that with him. And then the other scripted series is gonna be on the dark side of shit. That's gonna tell a lot of it.
That's dope.
And it's gonna tell a lot of the stories.
Let me say this, just to play the opposite side for a second.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.